26-yard run?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still here trying to.
Yeah, we're still here. So now we got slot left, T formation. It's going to be a pass. We're going to come pass quick, yeah. There's Jay Sean in the corner, and he catches it, and he falls in the end zone for a touchdown. That's going to be a 25-yard pass for Colin Kelly as he, hey, first down or second down, they pass it and get a touchdown. That's what you do. You don't do it on an obvious. So the Mustangs are going to be winning now, 6-0.
Hey, but that right there, man, Kelly dropped in lucky.
Yes, he did. That's where Kelly's really good. Is he a drop back? He drops straight back, not a rollout.
I think that was like 43 blast over to Jason Mendoza in for the 2-point conversion.
So the Mustangs now leading 8-0. And we'll go back to the station as you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF 105.5. Just gonna have to. Right here. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's a little bit better. There's a glare, but. What's going on here? It's like terrible.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, is Colton 46? Oh, he was out there on kickoff.
Yeah. And we're back here in Monahans as we're having a little bit of difficulty right here. As the Mustangs kick off after their touchdown, leading 8-0 here with 9:42 left in the first quarter. And kick off, they get a run back, pretty good run back, because they're going to start on the 37-yard line, going from right to left. I know y'all can't see much on that Facebook, so just bear with us. Eventually, you will be able to. They're going to have two receivers, or a receiver to the left. They're just going to run it right up the middle. He's going to try to get outside, and he does. But Tommy comes and makes a tackle after a 2-yard gain, 3-yard gain.
Man, that what they do is they pretty much just bunch the whole formation up.
Yeah.
And it's almost a counter.
That was. They had everybody on the right side. You said bunched on the right side, but they ran to the left side and had about two big lead blockers.
Yeah, that 44. I wish we don't have
their roster,
sizes, roster for him, but that kid he has to be, I don't know, 6'5"?
Oh, at least 6'5". He's probably good. 240, 250.
Exactly.
So they got a running back next to the quarterback. They got 3 receivers to the right side. We only have 1 guy out there. What's going on? Let's go. So they're going to run it out there to that side, and he's got a lot of room. And who's that? 16. Brody Nelson's going to make a tackle.
Short, first down.
Yeah, about a yard short. But they had 3 receivers up there, and we got a little bit of fusion lining up. There was only 1 cornerback over there.
I bet he goes back to that right here because
they run a screen. They had it,
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be 3rd and 2. Ball started on the right at the 45-yard line.
Yes, sir. Okay, here comes the player in with the play called 24. Oh, they're lined up there. Never mind. Got one out wide down here on the Mustang side.
Motion. They're going to motion back the other way, and they're just going to hand it to number 10. And who was that? Moose was in there. No, that's Palacios, I think. Let's see. Kind of right in the middle.
Short.
Yeah, they might be short. 4th and 1. Ball's going to be on the 46. Who's getting up right there? That's Palacios getting up. Yeah, Sammy Saldivar was in there.
Yeah, that was like it was double motion. He motioned across the quarterback, went back and took the handoff and tried to go up the middle. Mustang defense is looking pretty stout up the middle tonight.
Yep.
4th and 1, I would think a hard snap call, probably at first, and maybe run a play. Gotta watch the ball.
Yeah, so yeah, watch the ball. And really, when they're snapping, I think they're going to call a timeout here. And they do. So the Monahans calls a timeout. So we'll go back to the station for 30 seconds. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. Things are getting ready to see a 4th and 1, and really we were talking to, you want to watch the ball and all that, but Monahans is already, they'll clap, and then the snap comes about a second or two late, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
they do that through all divisions.
Yeah, yeah. I think they even did that at the youth level.
Yes.
We played them last weekend at the youth level. So let's see what they're going to have. They're going to have those 2 receivers to the top side, a wing to the same side, pistol formation in the backfield. They're just going to hand it off up the middle, number 2, and the big old hole. Brody makes that tackle, though, as Rocky Stevens, yep. That was Brody playing like a safety position. As there was no receiver over here, so he was like over the top, and he stepped up and made that tackle.
Man, too, he came in with some bad intentions there. He was full throttle for a second.
Yeah, he did. They get the first down. They get down on the 46-yard line of the Mustangs. Mustangs lead it 8-0. They got 2 receivers down here to the left side. That wing's on the left side. They've been running to this side. Let's see if they continue that. They do. So they're going to run to this side. There's a holding right here as they were holding our linebacker, Brody Nelson.
Number 12.
Yep. I just saw 54s out there. Leslie Hood.
Yeah, he is out there.
Yep.
Who's that? Oh, Lomley?
Lomley? 70 is.
Yeah, I think Lomley. Is that Lomley on the far side or further side, right?
Let's see. Lomley's 71.
Okay, no, looks like 73.
73. That is a.
Or am I thinking? Is that 33?
That's 33. That's
okay,
that's Moose.
That's Robles. Okay.
Yeah, that's Moose.
It's kind of hard to. Some of their jerseys are folded up. And I guess the sun is burning right in my eyes.
Yeah. We complain a lot over here.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be 1st and 20. Ball's spotted back on the 44 of Monahans as they moved them back into their territory. They got a receiver to either side, wing to the right. There's going to be a snap. They're going to hand it off to number 2. He's coming around. He's going to try to get around the corner. Gets forced back in. He's still going. He's across the 40. He's down to the 35, and he gets that 20 in, maybe a little bit more, as he's Yep, he got all 20 that he needed. He 21-yard gain for number 2. They just ran outside and then he cut it back up.
Yeah, he just played the cutback.
Yeah, he played the cutback. Yep. So.
Yeah, they're primarily running to that strong side.
Yeah, they are. Let's see what they got. They got their 2 receivers don't huddle up. They just stay out there. They got 2 receivers one to either side. They actually have 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. They're gonna snap it, fake the handoff, just quarterback power as he goes up the middle. Big hole right there, number 30. Sammy Saldivar's I think there's gonna be a holding as right there in the middle. But Sammy Saldivar makes the tackle after a 10-yard gain. Here comes Lomley. Going in there for Palacio. Both 2 big boys.
Yeah, I don't know, on a team like this, it's run heavy. You don't keep both them boys in there, you know?
You're right. I think it's going to be. So it was a hold. So now it's going to be again. 1st and 20. A minute ago they had that and they were able to.
Yeah. We got Ramirez coming in for Robles.
Yep.
Man, Ramirez has them long sleeves on, man. That'd be hot.
Yeah. Sammy Saldivar, Leslie Hood in there. Still got Tommy and Rocky back there at the safety position. They're going to have their ball spotted on the 45 of the Mustangs. Oh, they might not have been set as they get a quick snap. They're going to run it right up the middle. And Sammy Saldivar and who's on the bottom of that pile? That's going to be Tommy Evans.
Tommy, yep.
Safety coming down. Tommy, man, he loves to tackle. But he did get about 2. So it's going to be a 2nd and 17 or so. Let's see what they do. They're just run dominant. I think they've thrown 2 passes.
They're both deep.
Yeah. One was tipped. It would have been short, and then the other one's deep. So receiver to either side, double wing on the inside with the single receiver or single running back. He's just gonna drop back for a pass. He's looking for the swing pass. He catches it, and he's gonna catch it at the 40, and a good hit right there for Leslie Hood. But he does get about 7 yards right there.
That Hood came in with some. He came in with some bad intentions.
Yeah, he did.
2 got up a little slow.
That was Brody and Hood. Brody was just about to hit him. Brody might have taken a little bit of that Leslie Hood hit too. So.
Yeah, 2 looks like the back for them for Monahans.
Yeah,
he's their playmaker.
Yeah, he's their playmaker. They're trying to get it to him out in the open, and it's worked a couple times. So it's going to be 3rd and about 8. Yeah. Mustangs leading 8-0 with 4.5 minutes left. They're going to go 4 receivers to the right side.
Get over there.
Get over there. That 44 is not okay. We call timeout. When they do that, that 44 and number 10 are on the line. You got to know 44 is not eligible.
Yes.
Right. So you don't have to cover him.
Yeah.
Don't get in front of him so he can just block you.
Yeah, because it's probably going to be a screen, right?
Yeah, you're right. So the Mustangs, Coach Richter's, I think is who it was called a quick timeout. So
yeah, I would say either screen or 2 was in the backfield, right?
Yeah.
Run weak side, kind of pull some people out of the box.
Yeah, you're right. So they when they have trips over there, they run that way. So I think for sure they were going to run that way on that.
Yeah. That's a wide side of the field too. They're on the nearest hash to the Mustang sidelines.
Yeah, so 4.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. The Mustangs are leading 8-0 as we score, I think 3 plays into our first drive as Bo got a good 25 or so yard run. You know, and then, Jason Mendoza, was good to see him get a carry. He didn't get very far, but, you want to see what he can do on that ankle. Exactly. And then a pass. Yes, you heard that correctly. A pass.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a passing touchdown.
Passing touchdown on second down.
Yes,
on second down. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and going back to it, Jay Sean had that. He was running upfield looking at the inside shoulder. Yeah. He caught that over his outside shoulder. Yeah. So great catch too.
So they're coming back in that same formation with 4 receivers to the right side.
Diamond.
44 is eligible though, as they only have 1. They're going to motion, look like maybe a jet sweep type to nope, and he just gets on the. We're going to run quarterback power.
Yep.
Quarterback power. He's just going to come right there. He's going to be across the 10. He's going to get taken down at the the 1 yard line.
Yep, 1 yard line.
Yeah, so they ran opposite of the strength over there, as they had all those 4 receivers, and they kind of ran the quarterback power to the left side.
And I kind of feel like they do that to make you pick your poison, right?
Yeah.
You don't cover that.
They'll run up the middle. If you just put 2 out there, they're going to run the screen. So it's going to be 1st and goal, ball spotted on the 3 yard line. Let's see what they got as 2 is going to be. They got 2 out there as a receiver. Everybody else is bunched in.
Jet sweep.
Yeah, maybe the jet sweep. They're going to snap it. And then, it's an option. The quarterback turns it up. Lane hits him, but he does go in. Rocky gives him a good hit after he scores a touchdown. But just like that, the Lobos score, and it's going to be 8-6. Mustangs are leading.
They already gave the Lobos 8.
Oh, did they give him a touchdown?
No way.
I didn't realize they gave him a touchdown. So that was the 2-point conversion. Now it's tied.
I did not think he was.
They spotted him down over there.
Yeah, I thought he was down.
Yeah, that's all Nana says. That long run for the quarterback, he did get in for a touchdown. So now the Mustangs.
Yeah, we were super confused. I swear the ref, he ran out and looked at where he went out at.
So now the Mustangs are tied 8-8 here in the first quarter with 4 minutes left. Kickoff and return team's coming out. Monahans kickoff team. First time we've seen this coming up.
Yeah, they gave them 8 because they have 8.
Yeah, you're right. They gave them 8 and we're like, what?
Let's see what this looks like. Kicking to their side. Looks like he's not aiming that way. 4:18 in the first quarter here in Monahans.
Yeah.
Scored 8-8.
8-8. Kickoff coming.
The sun is almost down behind the dude. Almost.
Yeah. Still kind of in our.
It's in our face for sure. Kick.
They're gonna do an onside. Nope, little pooch kick. We're gonna
Run it.
Oh, he fair caught it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, them all angling to one side. I was thinking, man, if you busted that towards the Mustang side, you might.
Yeah, you're right. So the Mustangs offense, who scored pretty quick a minute ago, is coming back out. Let's see what the Mustangs could do. Taking over on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. 4:17 left. Tie ball game here, 8-8. We got slot left, T formation. Bo Hudson up the middle. He gets across. He gets 5, 6, 7 yards right there for Bo.
Man, it's like he's running into one of his own guys.
Yeah.
If we can get away from running into that, he might have an even bigger run right there.
Yeah, you're right. So it's going to be, we still haven't seen a carry from Jay Sean. Well, we got the catch from Jay Sean. Haven't seen a carry from him yet. It's going to be 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3.
I call it right here.
Yeah, maybe slot left, T formation. There it is, right there. There's the counter.
Oh, he
dropped
fumbled it.
And it's going to be a fumble. The Mustangs get rid of it. And he never really got it in his hand as he's looking down line. And it was just an exchange penalty. I don't know if it's going to be on the Mustangs. I think it's going to be on the Mustangs as I see a couple of us raising our hands.
It's like
he's looking up, if it was coming to him or not, yeah. It just wasn't a clean exchange, and you know, from where I'm at, I can't say if it was the quarterback. I can't say if it was the running back.
What really stinks there though is I think it was going to be a home run.
Oh, I think it was a touchdown. I think it was a touchdown. So let's see what there's personal fouls on right here.
I kind of feel like it might be on Monahans, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's on Andrews, isn't it?
Yeah, I did see. I saw some Mustangs raising their hand like, what did I do? You know, so. Not a good break right there for the Mustangs.
Not at all, no. Putting that defense back in a horrible spot here with the ball spotted now on the 20-yard line.
Let's consider that. I didn't see that. I don't see how you can.
Well, thanks for looking hard at it.
Yeah, for real.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible on our screen.
I think you can see our heads in there.
What's that? So we got about 10 feet. 10 feet of sun left.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Equate that into minutes.
Yeah, there you go. So now they got 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. They're taking over on the 20-yard line. Big break for the Monahans.
False start.
Yeah, they do call it as their left tackle or left tight end. Look like, is that the tight end?
He's just like another
tackle over.
Yeah, tackle over.
Yeah, he started early, so it's going to be 1st and 15. 3:45 left here in the first quarter. Tied 8-8.
You don't want all of momentum swinging their way either, right? They just scored and they get a fumble on the first play right there, or second play. You got to kind of put a little dagger into it and see if you can stop it. Coaches are kind of throwing their hands up. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see what we got going on. 1st and 15, ball spotted on the 25-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They got that big tight end on the left side. There's the snap. They're going to drop back for a pass. He's looking right. Chunks it deep. Miller's right there for an interception.
You got it.
Go. Now he's running it back as he's across the 15. Tough
Cruz.
block right here for Cruz, hitting the quarterback. That's just an unnecessary block right here for Cruz. But we do get the interception. We get the turnover back. We'll be starting about at our 10-yard line. But big play right there for the defense.
Yeah, Miller with a great pick right there.
Yeah. You know, they might realize... Monahans might realize, because that's the second time they've tried to test Miller. They might realize that, you know, Rader's not out there for whatever reason, and they're trying to test the young quarterback.
See what he can do.
What he could do, and he just held up. He had good coverage the first time, and that time, ball was a little underthrown, but he played it better than the Monahans kid, and he went and got that interception, and he had a chance to run it back.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I think Cruz, he blocked the quarterback. He pancaked him to the ground. And,
about 20 yards away from the play. Yeah, so it was an unnecessary block for sure. You know, a lot of those defensive players, when you get a chance to hit the quarterback, they take advantage of it, and that's exactly what happened. You know, and they need to just you gotta be smarter on that.
You hate it, but you like it. But now we're starting back. I thought that was on the 30, but now we're starting on the 18.
Yeah, the 18. Yeah, so
it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the.
No, I'm sorry. That's the 23.
23, yeah. Well, even if I thought we were going to be in our own 10.
I thought it would be the 15 for sure. But let's see who they come out. Wing left.
T formation. There's the handoff to Jason Mendoza. Yeah, good hit right there. But he got 8. He's still going. He got about 8, so ball's going to 7. So the ball's going to be spotted on the 30 now.
Man, number 2 for Monahans, their running back. He plays safety. He came down.
Him and Jace collided right there. Yeah, they did.
You know, it's funny, you see all these back plates. When I played, you couldn't have that back plate hanging out. And they make you cover all those back plates.
Yeah, they did. I think the refs will tell them once, like, hey, you need to cover it up, and the refs probably get tired.
Yeah.
Hey, I know one of these refs over here.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you know him too.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Luis Estrada.
Oh, is he out here?
He's out here somewhere. Look, he's the lineman.
Well, there you go. Well, I don't know, man. Lewis, I thought my son scored there in Andrews. Lewis called him out on the 1-yard line. I had to go talk to Lewis.
Mustangs let that clock run down, call timeout as they're going to come back in the 2nd and 4, ball spot on the 30. We'll go back to the station for a quick break. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTFM 105.5. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it looks better online. So there's the toss to Bo Hudson. He's going to go to the left side, cuts it up. Ooh, he lowered his head and runs over he gets to the 50. That's going to be an 8-yard gain as he ran over their safety.
That was probably the most physical we've seen him in a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks, so he did. So the Mustangs offense is rolling here against Monahans. They're about half the size of the teams we've seen in the last 2 weeks.
Definitely.
On their defensive line.
Yeah, that D tackle right there is probably, he's pretty big.
Yeah. They're number 11. Slot left, T formation. There's a handoff up to Bo. He's making a move. He's about the 40. Oh, good shoestring tackle right there for number 9 for the Lobos.
And he got about 7 again, I think.
Yeah, man, we're just getting about 7 a play here in this on this drive.
And that's right up the middle.
Yeah. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs are tied 8-8. Bo Hudson's throwing something. Bracelet. I don't know. Something the coach did not want to touch.
Yeah.
He just kicked it. Jay Sean's in the 4-back right there, and he's going to get it on a little counter. Good move right there. Jay Sean he made a quick feet move right there and a little juke in the background. Who's down back here?
Yeah, 60 down right Oh, he's back up.
He's back up. Okay, good. Jay Sean did get
that was probably
another
6-7 yards, isn't it?
Yeah. For a first down. Good play. That was a little bit of a different play. It wasn't the smash. It was he kind of like came at a counter, so he was lined up over the tackle on the right side, and he gets the ball and heads back towards the center.
Then he kind of tippy-toed through that line.
He's in the same position right here, wing formation. There's a toss to Bo. Jay Sean's the lead blocker. Let's see if he makes a block, and he does. Gets 7 right there for Mr. Hudson.
That's a good run.
Yeah, he's averaging. Yeah,
he's averaging 7 yards a carry. Or did you get 8?
8. Let's see. Yeah, I think that might be 8. Scoreboard's a little slow. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Let's see if we're going to run a play as we have 22 left on the play clock. Slot left, T formation. There's going to be a handoff to Jason Mendoza. He got hit at the line, and he gets. And then he gets away. He's out to the left side. Now he gets to the 20, as we thought he was down, as he kind of comes back around, and that's going to be the last play of the. It's going to probably be the last play of the quarter as he gets from the 20 to the 20. 9-yard run, as he was hit.
He was hit immediately.
Yeah, he was. So that's going to be the end of the quarter. Mustangs going to the second quarter tied 8-8. Driving, though, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I love how Yes, Jasmine, that was holding. They're saying Ross Hernandez. They said Ross Hernandez. Ross, yeah. All right, we're back. And we're back after that word from Sonic Drive-In. I think they might have been saying Ross Hernandez. That Ross Hernandez was our Sonic Player of the Week last week. So.
He had a 70-yard touchdown run.
Yes, he did. You know, and we earlier in the game, I think in the pregame, we're like, Ross runs hard, but he doesn't have that breakaway speed. And he's all, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he did. So Mustangs, we squeaked by one right there as the coaches called time, and then we fumbled the snap. So I don't know if we fumbled it because they called time. I'd like to say that, but we got a 2nd and 18. Ball's on the 28-yard line. Slot left, T formation. Another pass. Let's see what we got. Jay Sean's in the. Oh, there's a deep pass to Bert.
Oh,
but they intercept it.
Man, you gotta knock that
Bert
down.
Reynolds has Colin throws that. Yeah, you want to. In that one, like you're saying, knock it down. You turn into a defender there.
Man, Harvey, I don't know if somebody was open in the middle of the field.
Jay Sean might have had a drag route coming. I felt like he was open. He's telling Colin right now. Jay Sean was on a little drag route, and I think he might have been open right there. So, and Harvey saw it. So.
We got Palacios in there, Ramirez in there, and Lane Thomas in the defensive line.
Thomas, yeah. Sammy and
Leslie. Mention too, we have no more timeouts for this half. So
have we used both of them already, or all three of them?
Yeah, all three are gone.
Yeah.
So
that was a.
Hey, the offense is looking better though. Moving the ball.
Yeah, we are moving the ball. So.
We got two coming back out wide. Bunch formation. Everybody's inside except for number 2.
They're going to motion him back, so they're going to hand it off to he's going to the right side. He cuts it back up. Sammy Saldivar's in there for a tackle.
Good tackle, Sammy. Good tackle. Again, what they're trying to do is condense that defense down and run around.
Yeah. Let's see, 10:24 left in the second quarter, 8-8 as the offense drove, just couldn't finish that drive right there.
Yeah, and for a holding penalty, we would have had another 6 points up there.
Yeah, you're right. For that holding penalty, they got 2 receivers to the left, one to the right. They're going from left to right. They got us off sides. That's that young Ramirez. He jumps off sides right there. I think they were. They call it a false start.
Monahans, right?
Let's see what that ref up there says. Ramirez acted like it was on him.
Maybe move the ball. Yeah, even the middle judge. Yep. False start.
False start.
Good.
The
center move the ball. And not to complain about referees here, but yesterday the middle school games,
bad.
Man, there was a lot of Monahans was not set. Not calling anything like that. So, but they got the win.
Yeah. So it's going to be 2nd and 15. First and 15. That was the first play, right?
Yes.
No, that was the second play. Yeah, they did the motion on the first play, yeah. So it's going to be 2nd and 15. They have a receiver to either side. They got tight end on the right side, running back and a fullback. They're going to motion one out. It's going to be a little wheel route. Let's see. He's cut. It's a screen pass. Number 2 is going to get it. He's at the 15. He's across the 20. Now he's across the 30. Good tackle right there for Leslie Hood, but not before he gets the first down.
What do we tell them defensive line? If it's too easy?
Yeah, something's up. Turn around and go diagnose, right?
And that was set up good. They motioned away from the play. Mm-hmm. They kind of took a little bit of eye candy.
Yeah, you're right. I thought when they motioned that out and he ran a wheel route, and I was expecting him to go deep, so I was looking there, and then I saw the lineman coming out as a screen. So.
Trips up to the top side.
Yep. They're going to, low snap, he's going to run it out to that top side, try to get outside, and he does. He gets 9, 8, probably 8. As he's getting out there, they're just running it to that strong side over there.
I think they gave him 7 there, I think.
7? Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's going to be closer to 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Looked like he might have fell forward.
Man, when they run these plays, they get like minimum hand signals. three coaches.
Yeah. So receivers on either side. 10, number 10, big tall number 10 out here. They got a running back next to the quarterback. They're gonna motion that. They're gonna run a wide receiver screen, and who's that out there?
Oh.
Rocky. That was Tommy Evans. Gets out there really fast, makes that tackle.
Got about again 3.
Yeah, they're gonna be about a yard short, maybe a half a yard short of the first down. So it's gonna be 3rd and 1. Ball's gonna be on the 44-yard line of Monahans. 8:12 left in the second quarter.
Like Sammy's calling for. I don't know. He put his arm down. Thought he was maybe trying to come out.
Maybe he is battling through a shoulder injury. Cut his game short last week. Two receivers to the right side, one to the left. They're going to motion that receiver, jet sweep and then fake it, and the quarterback's just power. He's around the right side. Ooh, good tackle right there for Sammy.
Man.
Just a fumble. Let's see. They're going to say he was down. Sammy showed some hand strength right there as he just grabbed the quarterback and pulled him right back at him. And was able to, because if Sammy doesn't get that, I think it's a touchdown.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but they do get the first down.
Yeah, he just, I thought it was a horse collar for a second.
Yeah, but then he prevented it.
Yeah, these linemen, they're good. They pull really good, and they're getting around the corner. So
they're playing a lot of eye games and with that motion and jet sweep, and then there's gonna be a simple handoff to number 24 to the left side, and Sammy Saldivar again. Sammy having one of his best games.
Yeah, we haven't seen that back, but we saw warm-ups at 31. That bigger looking back, he hasn't come out and play yet. So. Monahans signaling the play in right now.
Yeah. They got a receiver on either side. They got 3. That's that bunch heavy, and they're going to motion them all out to the 4 receivers to the top side.
Quarterback.
They got a quick screen out there to that top side where those 4 receivers are, and there's Sammy Saldivar again as he gets them for a 2-yard tackle. Jay Sean going to defense.
I don't know if he got the first. Nope, he's short of the first by 1 yard.
No, they're behind the chains. That's going to be 30.
Oh, I'm sorry.
13, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay Sean coming in at outside linebacker right now.
I'm looking at the wrong stick.
I don't think we've seen Jay Sean play defense since Decatur. I think he played a little bit of defense in Decatur.
Played safety, dude.
Yeah, safety. Moose coming back in for Lane Thomas. Lane looks like he's kind of holding his shoulder down a little bit. Yep. They got 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. They got a fullback like jet sweep motion. They're gonna go back for quarterback power. He's got across the 45.
Right there.
Yeah, he's gonna get a tag. He gets 5, 6, 7 yards. Leslie Hood coming out the field. Here comes Pablo going out. Leslie limping.
Go down.
Yeah, coach was telling him to go down, yeah. No, coach was telling him to get down. Let's take a 5:30 left here, and Leslie's not happy with his ankle right now. See what they got going on. It's going to be 4th and 5 is what we got. Ball's going to be on the Mustangs' 44-yard line. See what they got going on. They got timeout. Monahans calls timeout as it's a big 4th and 5 here with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, tied 8-8. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. And we're back as the Mustangs are coming out of timeout. We watched Leslie come off the field, and hopefully he's all right. He's had a heck of a sophomore year so far.
Yeah, we need to see this. That big 44 we talked about. He was running to the Mustang sideline. He's going to be out way wide. So I wonder if they're going to do something to that side.
Yeah. So big 4th and 5 right here. The Mustangs trying to get the ball back. They got 2 receivers to the top with the wing up there on the top side. They got 24 down here as a wide receiver. He's probably going to motion. Looks like he's going to motion. He does. So they're motioning him up to the left. He turns back around. They're going to fake the handoff, drop back pass. They got a deep pass. Let's see who's going to be there. Brody and Tommy up there for coverage and nowhere to go. So the Mustangs hold 4th and 5. So they're going to take over here on the 44-yard line. Mustangs offense taking over.
And that he chunked it 50 yards.
Yeah, he did. He just chunked it up. You know, if I was a Monahans radio guy, I'd be saying I wish they would have had a better play picked out after timeout right there.
Yeah.
You know, that wasn't really, you just chunk it deep, you know?
Well, you only need 5.
Uh-oh, it's the tag. A little cold right there.
You only needed 5 there, right? So
yeah, you're right. So Mustangs offense coming out on the field. 1st and 10, there's a handoff up the middle. Bo's trying to fight for 2-3 yards as he was hit as soon as he got the ball. So it's going to be a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I think Bo might be a little hurt there. Maybe going to roll up on him. Walking away okay. Yeah, we got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. If they have a good drive here, they could run this clock all the way down.
Yeah, you're right. There's a toss to Bo coming out around the left side, and he's trying to get around. He just lowers his shoulder and gets hit, and he falls forward for, man, Deshaun just pancake number 21 over here. But
he don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you're right.
Bo picked up about, I would say, 2 there, 3.
Yeah, it's going to 3. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5. Ball's going to be on the 49-yard line.
And the clock operator
3rd and 6 maybe.
Not operating very quickly. Yep, 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
Man, wide side with Jason. He's on that side.
Yeah, let's go. Slot right, T formation. There's going to be Jason Mendoza. See if he can get outside. He goes 45. He's to the 40 of Monahans.
So we were at the 40.
There's a flag. I see a flag. Let's see if there's a holding. 3:45 left in the 2nd quarter. Tied 8-8 here with Monahans Lobos. Both teams are trying to get back on track.
Yeah, the way they're walking back.
Against the Mustangs. Yeah.
That's going to put us at 3rd and... Ooh. Yep. 3rd and 15. Give it to Jay Sean. Let's go wide side over here.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him. They don't run into the wide side as often as we'd like. Let's see. What are the coaches got down?
I don't know. That's how I was trying to look over there.
We got slot. Yeah, here might be that. There's Jay Sean to the wide side. And there's a line of blockers right there. He cuts it up. He gets across the 45, almost down to the 50.
And he got half of it back right there.
Yeah, he did. He got half of it back. We had a lot of blockers up there. That's that one that he starts going, and then it's like Colin can barely get it into his belly. We're going to punt as it's going to be 4th and 6. There were 3:15 left in the 2nd quarter.
This is fake territory right here.
You're right. With Jay Sean as the punter,
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised. And, you know, Monahans, if they've been watching film, they should be ready for it. See what we got. We're in fake formation, kind of. Deshaun's going to roll out. He does fake it, but they get us. They were watching it. They were thinking fake too. So the Mustangs are coming back out. Mustangs defense taking back over really as a kind of a no losses. This is where our offense took over. And now their offense is taking back over at the same spot here. 1st and 10 going to be on the 45 of the Andrews Mustangs.
I feel like they're, I don't know if you, I know he can run, but
yeah,
maybe fake a pass?
Yeah, I would, in my mind, I would have done it's almost like a punt run option. Start rolling out. If you can get it, go get it. If not, kick it, punt it. You know.
Yes.
So Monahans has the receiver to either side. They got the 2 fullbacks, pistol formation with that running back. They're just going to run it behind those 2 fullbacks. He's coming to the left. Brody gets him pushed out of bounds right there after a 4-yard gain. Looked like it was a bigger game than that, but it was 2:40 left here in the 2nd quarter. Mustangs tied 8-8.
Then again, I think he was pretty deep in that formation, so he was probably 5 behind the ball.
Yeah, you're right. Two receivers to the right side, one to the left. They got a single running back flanker to the left of the quarterback. They fake the handoff. Quarterback power, as he's a good runner too. He's getting around. He gets around Brody to the left side. He gets down to the 24-yard line, maybe. Yeah, 25 is where they're going to spot him. So good run for the quarterback as he just faked the handoff and then he kept it, went around the left side and gets the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that decision to go for it right there. I don't know if you want that. He probably has a good punt.
Defense been playing well. You know, we did say it was a fake territory, but I didn't think the look was there.
Yeah, it wasn't there.
Yeah. Two receivers to the right side, yep. There's a quarterback power. He's just going to keep it. He gets out of Pablo's hands, and he's going to go, and he gets to the 25, or to the 15, actually, so close to a first down.
There must be something in the water down here for them quarterbacks, man. They got a good runner.
Yeah, they do. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 as he almost got the first down. 2:09 left in the. See if they get a snap before they do snap it before the 2-minute warning. Holding right there. Yep, and they call it on Ramirez was held. So good play right there for the sophomore. Ramirez gets through fast and they just pull him down. So it's going to be 2-minute warning here with the Mustangs. I think there's a 2-minute warning right here. Don't we have 2 minutes?
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
We're at the 2-minute warning. Mustangs tied 8-8. They're going to call the holding penalty right here, and it's going to push them back to where it was 2nd and 1. Now it's going to be 2nd and 11 probably. So the Mustangs are going to come out of this 2-minute warning in a 2nd and 11 position, trying to hold them from scoring. So we'll go back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KECTF and 105.5. And we're back as we're out of the 2-minute warning, a 2nd and 11 as the Monahans is trying to go. They had 2 receivers to either side. They motion one in. They're going to drop back for a pass. It's screen pass right here, and he catches it at the 20. See if he can get around as who is that? Sammy and Brody make that. Brody, see Sammy. Was that Sammy out there? Yep.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Nice, good. That screen's getting us.
Yeah, the screen is getting us. They're getting us with our aggressiveness, right? So
that's 3rd and 3 right here. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to see if they had a kicker before, during pregame.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention either.
I don't know if they kicked it from this far though.
So let's see if they got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Rocky's coming to cover one of them. Just quarterback power right up the middle. Who is that? That missed a tackle, and he's going to be gets the first down to the 11. 1:44 left in the quarter and the half. Clock stop as they're going to reset the chains on the first down. It'll start here in a second once they move the. I think they just wait for the down marker to get marked, and there they go. So
yeah, it's running.
Yeah, now they're running it. So 1:40 left in the half. Mustangs trying to hold on and not let them score. Going to be 1 receiver to the left side, two running back to either side of the quarterback. It's going to be just a handoff up the middle. He's trying to try to get out. There's Cruz coming in for the tackle. Cruz and Pablo. Yep. For a 2-yard gain or 1-yard gain.
It looks like Ramirez is getting back there pretty good too.
Yeah, he's blowing up that line.
Man, not a good look for Hood down here on the sideline though. His pads are off.
Pads are off.
they might be done.
Yep. We're gonna motion the receiver to the middle. The jet sweep looked, and they do the jet sweep as he's trying to get outside.
Oh man, who was
Rocky
that?
came in and missed that tackle, but he stormed in there, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. But they get down to the 5-yard line.
I think that was the Longley that made that tackle there.
Yeah. So they're driving the timeout right there for Monahans. So the Mustangs are trying to hold them out of the end zone here with 40 seconds left in the half. Tied 8-8. Mustangs defense holding on. The offense looked pretty good as to start. They've had a couple of drives. We had that one fumble that we lost, but we had a couple of drives. The touchdown. We had that other one that had a touchdown called back for a holding, and then ultimately ended in an interception in the end zone for calling that. I think Coach Harvey felt like somebody had somebody open underneath.
I mean, this game we've had more first downs than probably the last 2 games
put together. I would agree. So the offense is rolling, but it's not quite there.
We're not finishing. We're not executing at the end. So if we get lucky here and maybe hold them out, that would be a big plus. We got Longley and Ramirez coming off the
field. So we got Lane and Mason Moose Robles out there. Sammy Saldivar, Pablo. They got two running backs in the backfield, one a fullback and a running back in the pistol formation. They're gonna run it to the left side. Sammy Saldivar right there to make the tackle.
There you go. Pablo's there too.
Yep.
So was Palacios.
Yep. So that was a loss of about 3. So it's going to be fourth and about.
They have 4. No timeout.
No timeout. So they're rushing. I wonder if they had 2 plays lined up. They should have if they didn't. So now they can't get a field goal team. So this is it. If the defense can hold right here, they're going to take their time, and this will be the last play. I think this is going to be the last play of the half as they're trying to get lined up. Yep. And there's going to be a snap. They're going to drop back for a pass. They're going to be a pass to deep, and he's there, but it was overthrown. So the Mustangs defense do hold, and that was 4th down. So the Mustangs offense gets a play as we do hold right there. I think it's like Monahans didn't know that was about to be 4th down.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Yeah. So
now if you run a pass play there,
incomplete. Yes. Yep.
Call it back and see, but they did that run play there.
Yep. So
that was bad play calling right there on Monahans' part.
Yep. So the Mustangs offense on the field. Let's see if
there's Hoverstein, that's his name, right?
Is he the quarterback
right now? They play quarterback now.
I don't know if we'll just down it or if, see what we can. They're just going to down it.
Down it, yeah.
Yep. So the Mustangs are going into halftime here.
Yeah, tied.
Tied 8-8.
Yeah, and halftime might be a little bit. Yeah, it's 28 minutes, so it might be a little longer for the homecoming for Monahans.
Yeah, as it is homecoming for Monahans, so it's going to be a bit of a long halftime, as it sometimes is on homecoming.
Yeah.
So the Mustangs in a battle 8-8. As both these two teams, we talked about it. They were down to our opponent now. We're not playing a Wichita Falls Memorial, not playing a very, very good Greenwood team. So it is showing we are battling. I would still, the offense, we'd like it to start finishing drives. Getting in the end zone. Defense is doing well. They just gave up that 1 touchdown drive, but other than that, I think we actually let them execute a 1st and 20. They went and got that 1st down, and then they were able to score, I think, the next play.
Yes.
So the Mustangs are holding on to a tie ball game here, 8-8, and I think we're racking up yards now.
Yeah, we are. I'd have to look at it and add these up, but Jay Sean's still. I mean, I got him down right here. He has 1 catch and he has 3 carries.
Yeah.
So I think on 2 of those carries there might have been holding calls, so he would have had 2 more carries there.
Yep.
So one looks like he's the bell cow right now is Bo.
Yep.
Longest run 46 yards. Has one reception for 6 yards after that. So they're moving.
Yep, they're moving. So the Mustangs, Mighty Mustang Band is coming out right now. We'll leave it on. I don't think you're going to be able to hear it. And we're back as the Mustangs are coming out of the tunnel, getting ready for the second half. Monahans just ran out of their tunnel, and a tied 8-8 ball game here in Monahans as the Mustangs have been in a battle where we've seen some good and we've seen some bad. A couple turnovers for either team, some penalties, some costly penalties for either team. As the Mustangs had a touchdown called back, Jay Sean running in for a touchdown and getting called back for a holding penalty. Yep. Some scores around the land. Dumas Demons beating Bushton Falcons. We see Bushton for homecoming. Dumas winning 23-7. Greenwood beating Pecos Eagles 40-3 at halftime. Wow. Levelland Lobos beating San Angelo Lakeview. Lakeview's about to get their first loss, 21-7 at halftime. This one, a good one at halftime. Snyder Tigers and the Big Spring Steers are tied 28-28 here at halftime. So those are some scores. Let's see if we got.
What about that Permian game on there?
Let's see. I'll look it up. Midland Legacy lost 49-21 against the Louisiana team yesterday. Permian 19-19 at halftime with Cajun, California.
Good game.
Midland Christian Mustangs. Midland Christian losing to Friendship 27-6. That's a game I didn't know would be happening.
Exactly, yeah. Them being Friendship being 6A, right?
Yeah, you're right. Let's see, Seminole Indians winning 41-0 against Denver City. Yep. Lubbock Liberty Patriots beating Fort Stockton 35-0.
Wow. Yeah, I think they're part of the real deal. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, the Liberty. Yeah, they are. They're the real deal. So some scores around the Mustangs are going to receive the opening kickoff here at the half. Tied 8-8.
Talking to my old boss there, Josh Masonheimer with the Greenwood Rangers, he said that they play Liberty for homecoming, I think,
they do.
A week or two.
And I think nobody's expecting this from Liberty. They've turned out to be a team.
Powerhouse.
Yeah, they got a sophomore. I think he's a D1 prospect. He's only a sophomore.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a pooch kick to Bo Hudson's going to fair catch it. He lets it land, and Monahans lands on it as we just let it hit the ground, and we don't get it. So just like that, our defense is coming out on the field. Big mistake right there. As he let it, he thought it was going to bounce to him, and then it just like died. What's the golf term for that?
It had some backspin on it.
Yeah, it had some backspin on it, and it just died right there as he let it land right there. So, anyways, Monahans is going to take over on the Mustangs' 32-yard line. As the second half does not start off how we would like it to.
See, that's why I don't like the fair catch.
I know. Go catch it.
Go catch it.
Go catch it.
5 yards.
So if he was trying to fair catch it.
And it was at the 30.
If he would have caught that on the run, he at least gets to the 40 probably. So single receiver to the left side, double wing formation. They got us offside, so they blow it dead. Is it on the? It's on the offense. Ooh, they call false start. That's the second time we've kind of been bailed out on a false start right there in my mind.
And maybe we're reacting.
Yeah, we might be reacting to somebody to a movement on the offensive line. So. Mustangs get their touchdown on a pass, on a 2nd and 8 pass, 25-yard pass from Colin to Jay Sean. Then the Mustangs we've had one drive that's kind of gone pretty good. After that, it ended with an interception in the end zone by Colin Kelly. And then the Monahans, they scored on a long run by their quarterback, I believe it was. Here's the same formation, the pistol formation they're going to run. He's going to try to get outside. He kind of does, and see Tommy right there, and who else? Sammy Saldivar. Yeah.
And Brody, great container right there.
Yeah, as he forced him back in. Yep. He fights off that block from the receiver, forces him back in. So those are those unseen plays.
Those are those film room plays.
Yeah, you're right.
Some praise there. So.
You're right.
What do we got here? 2nd and 11. Man, that was a high snap too. Did you notice that?
Yep.
I was thinking, man, maybe we get a bobble there. That doubles up there at the top.
Yep.
Trip, basically.
Yeah, with that wing back right there. They're going to pistol formation. They just hand it off. He runs it that way. Going to try to get outside. Gets outside of Brody Nelson. He's gone.
No,
He's a touchdown. 2 plays, touchdown. That's going to be a 33-yard touchdown for number 2 for Monahans as they just ran to that trip side. Gets him outside, and he scores a touchdown to go up 14-8.
Man, that's momentum. That's a momentum deal there.
Yeah, you're right.
Get that kickoff. Here we go for 2.
They're gonna go for 2. They're gonna fake the handoff. It's a little shovel pass right there. He does get in, but I think there's a penalty. Let's see if it's an illegal formation. Let's see what they got.
What do we got here? Let's see. Yep, illegal formation.
Yep.
Or was it a fuck?
It was on the offense either way. So let's see if that negates what they're gonna do for 2-point conversion. If they kick it or they're gonna kick it now.
Would be a 25-yard field goal or extra point.
Yep. For 1 point. Let's see what they get. Snap, hold, kick, and it is
no good.
No good. I think it's to the left, but it looks like we get the kicker. So it's gonna be roughing the kicker, and they're gonna either get be half the distance. So the ball was spotted on the 8, so they'll get it down to the 4. Let's see what they, and the kicker hurt, or he's acting like it's hurt. It looks like he's acting like it's a cramp, but they threw a flag. Let's see what that flag is going to be. It's holding that's their receiver, number 10.
And he's holding the back.
So now they're bringing their offense back on the field. That's going to be I think they're going to get the ball back to the 4 because it'd be half the distance.
Yeah. Man, that's no breaks.
Yeah, just shoot yourself in the foot at times, I didn't see who hit it. He missed it, and it looked like I actually thought it was going to get blocked.
I did too.
Yeah, and then he did miss it, and then
it might have been Sammy that came up the middle there, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was who hit the kicker, but. We got number 2 up top. He's just going to motion down inside.
Yeah, let's see. He might turn around. Yep, and it's going to be a pass. They throw a pass. Tommy was there for the coverage. Yeah, and he, that. So they kind of rolled to the right, and he stopped, and then that came from the backside. It was a drag from the backside. So Tommy with the good coverage covered him across the field. So it's going to be 14-8 after 2 penalties and a couple of missed opportunities for each team. So.
Yeah, we need this offense to get back on the roll here.
Yeah.
Get a good kick return.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm Harvey. I'm like, man, just catch it. Just catch it and get some yards.
Yeah, we got playmakers. Let them make plays. I don't understand it. I hadn't understood it since I've been doing this. But different philosophies for different coaches, right?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they might need to take a page out of Old Fisher's book and
just go.
Run it.
Yeah.
And just take chewing afterwards, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to chew on you if you score a touchdown or if you get down to the 25. Or,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
We got over there Cruz on that side. We got Overstein there in the middle.
Yep.
Who got back deep? Oh, Miller and Bo.
Yeah. But they're not that deep.
Yeah, they're not that deep. I don't know if this. It seems like this kick was pretty accurate, so he might have a leg, but they hadn't used it.
11:07 left here in the third quarter. Mustangs found themselves down after we did not get the kickoff, the opening kickoff. So Monahans goes down to the scores. Pooch kick. This one's a little deep. It's going to go. He's going to fair catch it at the 30 or at the 28, and then that's where the offense is going to take over.
I just feel like there's no benefit to that. I guess it's just beating the dead horse now.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we have Overstein in the Overstein's going to be the quarterback as he's coming to the side to get the play. Colin Kelly.
He's right here by the coach. One of the coaches.
Is he?
He's right by the sticks.
Yep, I see him. Which he's thrown a touchdown, also thrown an interception. Had a fumble. I couldn't tell you if it was on him or Jay Sean. A little bit of miscommunication from the two.
Oh, fumble right there.
Fumble right there, and we don't get it. Monahans is going to get it. So
wow.
We changed quarterbacks. He was down here working the snap, and now Monahans is going to get it. And
they're kind of all looking though.
Yeah, now maybe we did get it. It looked like Monahans was celebrating. Maybe we fought for it. We did. We kept it. Ethan Roberts showing some fire right there as we get away with one right there. We don't. Let's see. We lost about 3 yards right there. Yeah. So the Mustangs get away with one right there as we fumble the snap. That's what happens when you put a different quarterback out there with the center. And, you know.
Yeah, it's not the norm.
Yeah.
We got to get half this right here.
Yep. Slot right I formation in the backfield.
Toss
it up. Jason's coming around the corner. He gets hit from behind, but he does get about 7 yards.
Jace, he's almost a little too patient, right?
Yep.
Trying to get that to set up, and he gets hit from the back.
Yeah, he does. He does show a lot of patience. We're not running the swingman in with the plays, but we're not using the bracelets or the watches. So their quarterback's coming to the sideline after each play, and he's getting in the play. So 14-8, Monahans winning this ball game. There's a toss. That was a busted play from the Jason's making something out of nothing. There's another busted play as the offense is looking confused right now.
Man, I'm just wondering, is
timing off?
Oh, Jay Sean hurt? I don't.
We don't ever get the ball.
Yeah, he has 3 carries.
4th down. Now we're gonna be punting. Here comes the punt team. Yeah, he has 3 carries. Like I don't understand. And I'll say it. We have a D1 running back. He has an offer from UTEP and Air Force, and he doesn't ever get the ball. I can't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Unless they fake here again, which I don't see a look here either.
Yeah.
They're coming in tight.
Yeah, they are coming in tight. Let's see.
They're all on the line on that side.
There's a punt. Good punt. Let's see. It's going to be caught at the 24-yard line. He's coming around the corner to the right side. Jace Mendoza making that tackle.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that part out, man. Jason has to be more involved.
Yeah.
I mean,
give him the ball.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. Give him the ball.
And nothing against the other backs at all. But, I mean, when he only has 3 in the first half, you got to get him more.
Yeah.
I mean, right now you're leading, I guess, carrier right now is Bo, and he has 9 carries.
Yeah.
Here comes Monahans back with that double formation up high up top to their side.
Yeah. Let's see. Tight end. They got 2 running backs in the backfield. They're going to high snap. Number 2 gets he's going right up the middle. He gets himself 5. Big pile right there. Big pile of Mustangs making a tackle.
Yeah, you pretty much contain him. That's their offense. Number 2 for Monahans has made all the big plays. That him at 7, the quarterback.
So we got 2 receivers to the top, the wingback, the same formation they scored on a minute ago. They didn't hit us. They run the same play they scored on. He's trying to get outside. He does. He gets across the 50, down to the 45.
Holding.
It was a holding, and looked like maybe number 5. Yeah, he might be. There was 3 flags called on it.
I think we had a false start on 72 before the ball was ever snapped.
Yeah.
Or 75. They didn't catch it. I'm hoping that was a hold, not a face mask, right?
Yeah, it could have been a face mask, but let's see what they're calling. If it was a hold, like you said, it was on the back. It was number 5. He was behind the play.
Yeah, 3 people saw it. You saw 3 flags automatically. Kind of hope it's holding here.
Yep. Holding. Yep. So holding on. I think it was on that number 5.
Hey, sometimes that's tough to do out there. Out there wide out, trying to get that contained, but it's still wrong.
Yeah.
So that pushes them back. This will be 2nd and 14.
Yeah.
Right.
2 receivers to the top side, 1 to the left. They got a tight end on the top side. Snap. Quarterback power just to the right side. Pablo and Tommy making that tackle.
And these D linemen, they gotta just not move, right?
Yeah, they're
pulling these guards and these tackles. You gotta just stay home.
8 minutes left here in the third quarter. It's going to be a third and about 8. Ball's spotted on the 45-yard line. Monahans.
Say probably a handoff from the 2 to this wide side. Let's see. Motion to this side. Yep.
There's 2 coming around. He cuts it up and he's gone. Yep. As let's see, it's a foot race with Rocky and he's gone. So the Mustangs give up another touchdown. Look, a block in the back here. So it's not going to be a touchdown. As look, Lane celebrating as about 30 yards behind the play. They hit Lane in the back. So it's not going to be a touchdown unless they say he was across the line of the end zone already.
Yes.
Let's see what they say. Nope, they pick it up.
Oh,
they just pick up the flag. Lane got hit in the back, and he was celebrating because he knew it was a block in the back. So, just like that, Monahans now up.
That's a bad call, man.
20 to 8.
Harvey had to talk to the ref.
Yeah, to see why it was picked up.
On,
yeah, because they threw the flag and we got, I didn't see it. I'm looking at the touchdown, but you see one of our guys down on the ground. You see a flag. So even if they blocked him and hit him, whether it was blocking the back or not, that's an unnecessary block being 20 yards behind the play. Yeah, behind the play. So lining up for 2-point conversion, 20 to 8. Monahans is up. They do that. They do the toss, and he's in. Yeah. So 22 to 8. Monahans is winning, and we'll go to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KSTF and 105.5. And we're back here as the kickoff return team is back out there. Monahans getting 2 quick touchdowns here in the third quarter to go up 22 to 8. Mustangs down. We did not get that kickoff return to start the half, and then we punt to them and they go and score pretty quick. So they made the adjustments on their offense and making plays.
Yeah, there's nothing special to it. I mean, it's pretty much it's basically like a zone play for that running back. They're blocking on one side, and he picks a hole and he hits it as hard as possible.
Yeah, and he's fast.
He is.
But I'll tell you right now, as we didn't fair catch it, Cruz catches it. He wants to return it. He gets it to the 40. So the Mustangs offense coming out, Colin Kelly going back out there. That's something I'm not sure I understand. Why make the change in the first place? But
when he's been your quarterback.
Yeah, Yeah, you're right. So, anyways, Colin Kelly coming back out here on offense.
Seeing like Cruz, he ran. He might have got 2 yards, but he's at the 40.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So 7:14 left here in the third quarter. 22 to 8. Mustangs trailing. Need some points, and then the defense needs to get some stops. There's a handoff to Bo. Getting pushed back. At some point, they got to blow that whistle.
He might have got 2 there.
Yeah, he did. So, I don't know if those watches aren't working or what. Cruz coming off the field. Cruz coming on the field as tight end. He's a primary defense, but his crossover is tight end as Julian's limping off. That's probably 6:40 left here in the third quarter. See if we can get the ball in our playmakers' hands. We hadn't seen no dose of Los Monahans. Deshaun in the backfield in the I formation. And then they do toss it to him. He's coming around the corner. He's going to get 9, 8 yards. Gets pushed into the bench and to the cheerleaders back here. But he does get, looks like he gets 7 as we, it's going to be a yard short of the first down. So 8 because we have a 2nd and 9. So maybe 7.
And that, man, he just has a burst to him. Man.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
run that play and run it the other way.
Run it the other way, get him. I would ride him about 4 plays in a row and then run a counter to Bo Hudson and he'll have it open. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's in the 4-back right here. It's not, there it is. There he gets the ball right there. And he gets the first down.
Man, I'd make them say, hey, we got to hit 38 every single play.
Yeah.
Right? And that way, those counters are going to open up for Bo, for Jace. That's a first down right there. We got 2 there.
Yeah, first down. So 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on the 48-yard line of Monahans. We got slot left, T formation. It's going to be a handoff to Jay Sean. So maybe they heard me as he's cutting it back and he's getting 6 yards.
6,
so.
You got 6 on a busted play.
Yeah, on a busted play. So now right here, maybe run Jay Sean in the backfield and then hand it off to Bo on a counter.
Yes.
And I think it'll be there. Jace Mendoza running hard. Give him the ball on the toss.
Yeah, I know we're running this play in and out, but we only got 5 minutes in the third.
Yeah.
Gotta get a move on.
Yeah, we do got to get some. There's going to be a handoff to Jay Sean again. He's going to cut it up. He's across the 40. He's going to get a first down right there. No, he was down. As the Monahans thinks he is going to, they got a fumble, but he was down. So there it is. I said about 4 times in a row. Now run that same play, but have Jay Sean come across this way and call and keep it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Call and keep it, or I know they run that keeper a lot more with Hoverstein. Probably a little bit taller and a thicker back, but our quarterback. But let's see what we got. Or a pass.
Yeah, or a pass right here.
Pass 1st and 10. Yeah, 4:38 left. There's Jason Mendoza on a holding. They didn't call it. No, the holding was on Jay Sean. I thought he gets 2 tough yards. Saw Jay Sean kind of wrap somebody up and pull him down. We got lucky because they didn't call that.
That wide side right here. But see, we're asking for maybe a fake or a counter off of Jay Sean, and then line up in like almost an I formation.
Yeah.
We got to use him
as the decoy, as the workhorse, and then the decoy on the play coming up. See, we're getting a good drive going. 4:01 left here in the 3rd quarter. Mustangs trailing 22-8.
Ball on 35.
Yep. Let's see. Ball's on the 35-yard line. There's a handoff to Bo. Nothing there. He does fight for a yard or 2 as he gets hit right in the middle. Yeah. So it's going to be 3rd and about 7. Now go back to your workhorse right here.
Yes. Yeah. Go up to that wide side. Let him work.
He's in this since he's been getting. He's been averaging about 6 yards. He can maybe get a first down. 3rd and 7. Ball started on spot on the 34-yard line. There's Bo to the outside. He's got Jay Sean as a lead blocker. Jay Sean does kick it out. Bo cuts it in and gets hit hard. Right there around the 30. He gets up, so he gets about it's gonna be
4 there?
Yeah, 4 yards. So it's gonna be a 4th and about
3.
Yeah, 4th and about 3.
He got 3 yards there.
Yeah.
And number 2, he came up flying and he hit Bo.
Really hard, yeah. Bo went backwards but got up right up. So maybe the ball's on the far hash. Mustang's going from left to right. There, maybe get Jay Sean out on the wide side, or even Bo like he just did, coming back this way with the lead blocker. Jay Sean is lined up at the wing over there. They're calling Monahans knows the play, but let's see if we can capitalize. Jay Sean gets outside. He's going to get the first down, and then they're at the 20. So yep. And Monahans knew the play. They saw the formation. They called it their defense, But we still get the first down as he gets
that was 10 right there.
he gets 10 yards for a first down. Mustangs clock's still running. 2.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, that's exactly. This play calling right here to him.
Looking better.
It's looking better.
Yeah, and it's working. But don't change it when you get down here inside the 20. Let's go slot right T formation. There's a handoff to Jace Mendoza. Good. If he gets outside. he was running his line like a wave, which he gets about 3 yards. But a lot of traffic right there. If he was able to look outside, he's kind of limping again. Here comes Jace Van Zandt. Yeah. Man, he just can't get past that that ankle injury. Jace Mendoza. Hopefully it's not too serious this time. Jace Van Zandt, sophomore, goes in for him. There's Jace Van Zandt. He gets it, and he gets 2, maybe 1. Ball was on the 17. He gets 2. So the ball's going to be on the 15. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
And run that play. Let them, but see,
now counter.
Like that. Counter,
yeah,
right?
Counter.
Come back together. Right? We haven't seen him run a play like that before. I'm sure they haven't, but we haven't seen him run. They're up to the line.
There's a toss the ball. He's going to try to get around the corner, and he gets 1 maybe. So it's going to be 4th and about 4. 1:10 left here in the 3rd quarter as we're chewing up a lot of clock, which is fine. But if you don't capitalize, like if we get stopped right here, this is off or not. It actually goes against the thought for the process for the Mustangs, because then we start running out of time.
Yeah, you shoot yourself in the foot.
Yes.
This has to be Jay-Sean to the wide side. I thought that would have been too.
Yeah.
Running to the short side, especially with that sweep.
Yeah.
And that's
tough. Yeah.
It's tough. Tough sledding.
Jay-Sean's on the top side, so if he gets it, he's probably coming to the short side. Slot left, T formation. Quarterback sneak, and we got him off sides, I think. Yep, we did get him off sides. Good play right there. As we did a delayed snap right there. Let's see. That is a 1st down.
Yeah, because it's 4th and 4.
Yeah. So 38 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Mustangs just chewing up the clock here.
And they got to capitalize on. We got to punch this on the end zone.
Yeah.
38 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, they're going to start the clock. Yep. So here we go. Mustangs don't mind running that clock down. Typically when you're ahead, it helps you, but we're not ahead, so I think we need to score, and then we start chewing the clock. There's Jay-Sean going to come around on the counter. He should have cut it up. He gets out of that tackle, and he keeps going. He gets down to the 5, as he's tough to tackle, and he gets down to the 5. 4 yards, 4 tough yards as they had him. And I think that's going to be the last play of the quarter, as the Mustangs are going to take it to the 4th quarter, trailing 22-8. Yep, we're going to go to the 4th quarter.
He cuts that up. I think it's a touchdown.
Yeah, it's kind of hard as he's running perpendicular to the goal, or parallel to the goal line, and he needs to cut it up perpendicular. So the Mustangs going to the 4th quarter, trailing 22-8. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF on 105.5. And we're back here in Monahans as the Mustangs are going into the 4th quarter, a fast 3rd quarter, where Monahans got 2 quick touchdowns as they recovered their kickoff, their pooch kick kickoff to start the half, and then score the next play, and then get the ball back, hold us to a 3 and out. We punt, they get the ball back to score within 3 or 4 plays. So they scored 2 quick plays. The Mustangs offense now on a long drive here, as we chewed up probably about 7 minutes of the clock here in the last 7 minutes of the 3rd quarter. See if we can get in the end zone, as we talked about it in the 3rd quarter. As it's all for naught now if you don't get in, right? This whole drive.
Yeah, this whole drive.
It actually, if you don't get in, it actually turns out to be a negative. As we just ran it up the middle, get down to the 3. It looks like. Can't tell who that was either.
I think he was Van Zandt that carry.
Yep. So
we got about 3 there.
But I mean, it's not like we have a ton of time to score.
Yeah, no, we need
we need to score like pretty quick. You know.
Yeah, we're on the 2, 3rd down.
Yeah. And then the defense has got to get out there and
stand.
Yeah.
Make a stand.
Make a stand. Yes. There's a ton. Jay Sean's going in for a touchdown. So Jay Sean gets the ball. He goes in for a touchdown. Now it's going to be 14-22.
14-22. We're going to go for 2 here. See, that was 2 plays, took 45 seconds off the clock. So we really got to. And Monahans, I'm sure they'll come out and try to do what they've been doing all night, run the ball. So here we go.
Wing, there's going to be Jay Sean. He's going to get it. He's going to go to the wide side. Let's see if he gets in. He's going to try to go around. He just lowers his shoulder, and he doesn't get in as they hold him. So the Mustangs down 22-14. Still 1-score game. We're about to kick off here with 11:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Defense looking to hold them as Greenwood. They're green. I used to think Greenwood should be green, but they're blue. But Monahans' offense has made an adjustment. They found something, and it's worked the last 2 drives. So let's see if the defense got some rest down here on that long drive right there. We hadn't been out on the field since 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they should be rested up and ready to go. So.
Yeah, so they should be. Let's see if they can make the adjustments and. Yeah.
Kind of change their. Maybe they're thinking they're going to onside kick it.
Yeah, we might. Let's see. 11:15 left here in the 4th quarter. Mustangs defense is going to have to get a stop here.
You can stick this in the middle of that formation. That might work out.
There's a squib kick that goes. They pick it up at the 20 or barely pick it up. Colton right there makes the tackle. Colton Figueroa.
Strip it.
Is he's there? So.
Oh, looks like Colton might be on defense.
He is.
We can just repeat what we just did right there.
Yeah, he looked good on the kickoff. So Mustangs.
See what Monahans chooses.
Yeah, let's see. So. Let's see. We got Miller, Brody, a cornerback. The defensive lines. That's Lomley. Lane and Ramirez, yep.
Let's go to their side.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Lomley
and Lomley and Sammy Saldivar.
Who was that back there, though? That back
Cruz.
wasn't 2, though.
Cruz,
Was it running back?
Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't 2. Who's hurt? Sammy's hurt.
Oh,
looks like a cramp, yeah, is there. So Pablo's going to go in. So right now we're going to have Pablo and Colton in for inside linebacker. Sammy. It's looking like a cramp as he had Cruz or Rocky.
Yeah, that's good penetration by that defense.
Yeah, right there.
That's all they're doing too. It's a zone scheme. They're just zoning to one side and running around. So I wonder if I wouldn't think number 2 was hurt for Monahans, huh?
No, I'm surprised he wasn't in there. You're right, but
2 long touchdown runs for him. think he'd be in the game. I would say you have a lot of time here with 10:59 left in the fourth quarter to go down and score. But the way we were chewing that clock up, I don't know if we have a whole lot of time.
Yeah, you're right. We got to get a stop. 3rd and out, maybe allow 1 first down at the max, but we didn't. It's not like we scored fast.
No, yeah. We have to go for some home run punches, and that's kind of hard in this offense.
Yeah.
Maybe it got resettled, and that's taking a while.
Yeah. So we got a receiver on either side. They got to have a wing on the left side. Single running backs, not number 2. They might have got us off sides right there.
Nope, I don't think he was across. He stood
up.
Yeah, good stop.
Good stop. Let's see, who was that? That's
Rocky.
Rocky and Pablo.
Yep. And Ramirez.
Ramirez, yep. Good. Sammy's back out there. I think it was just a cramp. He had to get it stretched out.
Yep. Now we got a 3rd and 14 here.
3rd and 14. Big play right here. 10-15 left here in the fourth quarter. The Mustangs can get a stop right here. They might be all right.
Go down and get a touchdown, go for 2.
Yep.
Get some penetration down inside.
2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the bottom. Let's see if they can bring the blitz going. There's going to be a pass. He's looking. He's going to try to get out.
Ramirez,
and then gets out of the grasp of Ramirez. He's still looking for a pass. He gets hit. That's a pick by Brody. Brody's going for it. Brody's going. And he gets to the 10-yard line as Brody Figueroa gets an interception. As he was hit by Sammy Saldivar, and the defense comes through right there, and now we're going to take over at the 10-yard line.
That's a good play right
there. Yes.
Good job by
Good,
Sammy.
yeah, Sammy Saldivar.
Pressure on
and he did. He hit him as soon as he threw it, and Brody gets that.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, but now, 9:42 left in this game, we can go down and get a touchdown.
And now we're on the 10-yard line, and we talk about not having to take too much time off. And, of course, we still got to get a 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. But that put us in prime position right there.
Man, we need to go down. Let's see. Jason's on our side of the formation. Wing left.
There's going to be a pass. And he's open in the middle.
Oh.
No, they threw it to Jay Sean. Let's see if he can go up and get it. And it intercept. Oh, no. Good defense. Goodness. We had Barrick right there in the middle of the play right there.
Oh,
yes.
Man.
Now I think to progress our pass plays is allow Colin to go out there and read, go through his progressions, And typically it's inside out because you're already looking inside, so inside then out. But we're there, and I like the play call.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Slot right, I formation. There's a toss to Jace Van Zant as he's going. He's going to get to the 6-yard line. Mustangs need to get in right here. 9:28 left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I don't blame that play call. First and pass. That's what you do. That's how you.
Yeah, no, I like it. Yeah, that you get them off guard. They think you're going to run it. We just had a long drive of just running the ball. So Jason Van Zandt getting us down to the 7-yard line, it looks like. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. We got 2 plays to get in the end zone. Jay Sean at the 4-back. Let's see if they just power it. They know that's that counter, but ran right into somebody. Looks like maybe some miscommunication. Is that Jay Stixon right here, 62? The young sophomore that might have 52, 62, number 30. Oh, we're going to kick a field goal here.
Oh, wow.
We're kicking a field goal.
Here we go. Something different here.
Yeah.
He has the leg for it.
He has the leg.
From the 15.
What you worry about is his
accuracy.
Yeah, just his patience.
I guess that right there, maybe with that counter, if he gets up inside and puts it in the middle of the field.
Maybe a fake. Colin doesn't. It's usually Raider that holds, so that's another wrinkle if Raider's not here. So Colin's going to be holding. If he can be patient, he's going to make this kick. He's got the leg. He's just got to be patient. Don't rush it. Good. Timeout. Okay, so the Mustangs call a timeout. We're going to talk about it. So we'll go back to the station and see what they decide to do afterwards. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTFM 105.5. And we're back here in timeout. 8:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs down 14-22, but we're fourth down and goal from the 7. We had the field goal kicker out. He's a young sophomore. His name's Dante. Plays soccer.
Has a good leg.
He plays. He's in the same grade as Colton, my son, and Colton's been talking about how good he kicks since he met the kid. So in 7th grade, he's going to be the varsity kicker when he and he decided not to come out to football. I think until last week. So now he's out for football. So let's see if he can.
Here he is.
Yeah, here he is, and he's got the leg. He could probably make it for 40. Just can he be patient right here? Let's go. It's up, and it's going to be good as he gets a field goal. Does Dante? So Mustangs are 17-22. He gets a field goal, first field goal attempt all year long, and we hadn't even attempted an extra point. So that's huge, and it shows he's not nervous. So good play right there. Mustangs get points from the turnover.
Yeah, he looked like Brendan Aubrey up there. He's
100% right there. Yeah, and I think that was it. So the ball was spotted on the 7, so 7 yards back, 14, 24-yard field goal. Yeah, 24-yard field goal for the young kid.
I'd be over there shaking and this kid, right?
You don't want to ask the kids on my kick yesterday at practice.
One day we got a kicker on our team named Rodrigo. He might be doing the same thing.
He was. Yeah, he played soccer too. And, I made a soccer joke yesterday. He's the only one that got it. Rodrigo Lopez, right?
His name is the Stash.
The Stash. He's one of the great kids we have on our football team. Shout out to them. They're going to Pecos tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Take on the Pecos Eagles.
I see these kickers put those balls on those flat tees easy. Yesterday I was trying. I don't know how y'all do this. I couldn't get it to stay. Yeah. So Mustangs within 5 now. Defense coming back out after a big stop and an interception. Deep kick right there. It's might go out of bounds. No, good bounce right there. They pick it up at the 12. He's gonna come across. Colton Figueroa again making a tackle. Him and Rocky.
They come down. There you go, Colton.
Yes.
He's amped up, man. He's ready to play. Yeah, I'm curious to see if Monahans runs number 2 back out. We didn't see him at all.
Yeah, we didn't see him.
4 plays, right?
Let's see what they're gonna do.
We got Palacios in there. We got Ramirez out there and Thomas. We got Sammy and Pablo. Miller, Brody, Cruz, and our safeties. We got Rocky and Thomas.
Yeah.
22-17. The Mustangs are down there now. 17.
Number 2 is back out there. They might have just gave him that, but it's going to be big. They're going to need to contain him. I'd be spying him with somebody like Tommy, and that might be what Tommy's doing, as he's up in like a linebacker position right there instead of safety. They're going to hand it up to him, and it barely gets in. There's Sammy right there. Jumps in the middle, and we take him down for a 1-yard loss. Let's
keep it up. Keep that intensity.
Yeah, I like what they're doing with Tommy. They've thrown it deep, but outside, so the safety's not really had to do nothing. And Tommy's an excellent tackler, and he fires up through the hole. So walking down, we're basically playing with 3 inside linebackers, and then we have those 2 outside linebackers in Cruz and Brody Nelson. So I really like what they did there. Tommy's probably got the same speed as number 2.
Yes.
So just kind of spying him, right?
And now they're going to pull Tommy out there.
Yeah. So see if they run that way, as Tommy. They are running that way. Pablo just misses. You Sammy Saldivar right there. That Sammy and Cruz were right there. Or was that Cruz containing him? So Sammy Saldivar. No, that was Rocky.
Two might be hurt.
Jay Sean coming in at outside linebacker. So 2 is down still. I hope he's okay as he's staying down.
I think what happened, he got slammed pretty hard. Maybe the back of the head. Yeah, he don't want to get up. So I hope he's all right.
Yeah. So he's down. While he's down, we'll go back to the station, take a quick break. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF from 105.5. And we're back because number 2 did walk off on his own power, so hopefully he's okay. He's the play of the game for Monahans.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, as he's you never want to see a kid get hurt, but it's kind of an advantage now for the Mustangs.
Yes, right here. Yeah. 3rd and 19.
3rd and 19. Let's see if we can get off the field here. Watch a screen pass. Nope, not a screen pass. They're going to try to throw it deep, but he's going to scramble on Hooter. Ramirez gets the sack right there. So the Mustangs defense holds.
You know what I just noticed, Dimitri, and I wasn't looking earlier, but that's actually a new quarterback. That's actually number 4.
Okay.
Number 7 is not out there. He'd been the quarterback this whole time.
Yeah. You know, he got hit. I don't know. Here he is over there, standing on the side.
Yeah,
number 7.
Standing by
yeah.
the coach.
And I don't know, was he the quarterback that threw the interception? Because he got hit hard.
And you know what? I think
it might have been. Yeah. He did get hit hard by Sammy. As the Mustangs defense held right here. So we forced another punt. I don't see a fake coming as it's 4th and 19. We're going to have 6 minutes left right now in the ball game. Mustangs have got to go down and score. But those 3 points are huge because now a touchdown gets them without. Yeah, disrupted right through. Ooh, great punt right there for the Monahans as that ball's bouncing. Rocky, there you go, as that ball's touched right there. Rocky was trying to, I don't know what he was trying to do. He let that bounce. I get it. He didn't want to catch it. So the Mustangs are going to have to go 87 yards.
Man, if you block basically the long snapper there.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he has a chance of catching it.
If you at least put a hand on him, he has a chance to catch it. Nobody else was down there.
No, nobody else took off.
Yeah, so.
And then maybe you're driving 50 yards and not 87.
So here we go, 87 yards for Mustangs that got just under 6 minutes to get a game-winning touchdown here.
And they probably need to go back to using those bracelets. I don't know if they have,
because the quarterback's coming, so it's going to be a handoff up the middle. There's Bo, and he's gone. Bo's going to score. That's going to be an 87-yard touchdown for Bo. If he doesn't get caught, he's got to beat that one guy. So Bo Hudson, and he takes the lead on one play here in the 4th quarter. The Mustangs take the lead 23-22. As first play of the quarter, Bo Hudson takes it the distance, and defense has got to come back out and make a stop and see if we can keep this momentum. Now the Mustangs take the lead with 5:34 left in the 4th quarter.
That was a counter.
Yeah, that was a counter. Bo, he had one man to beat right there, around 1 yard deep from the line of scrimmage, and then he was gone. Now, I said he is gone, but that kid made a good chase, I thought he was good. Because Bo's fast, but that kid's fast too. He didn't quite close the distance, but I thought there for a second he might.
I think, too, think back to when Sammy made that tackle on number 2.
Yes,
Number 2 plays safety, right?
Yeah, you're right. So
he might have been able to
Number 2 might have, you're right. That's where it's an advantage for the Mustangs. Jay Sean's trying to get in, and he gets in, so the Mustangs go up 25-22. Take the lead late in the 4th quarter as the defense finally came up with some stops. The Mustangs offense has done their job, and let's see if the defense can do it again.
Do it again, yeah.
Yeah.
5-3 here. Yeah, that'll be, man. They pull this out, man. That's a great team win.
Yeah, team win as the defense did their thing. Bo comes up, and I don't even know who the player of the game would be. Bo's
with that run right there,
might be Bo. Jay Sean had that big touchdown catch, and Brody with the interception, Sammy with the hit on that interception. Sammy's, I don't know how many times, he's got to be the leading tackler as he's showed out this game,
Yeah, 10 to 15 tackles.
The kicker coming out with his first field goal ever,
yeah.
Because they don't do field goals in sub-varsity or middle school, so I can't say he's ever kicked a field goal. And he comes out, gets us within 3, and then we didn't need to get a 2-point conversion to go up, So all of it just played in kind of perfect for the Mustangs here.
Man, the way Dante's been kicking, even the kickoffs have been great.
Yeah. So the kickoff coverage has been better this game than it has been in the last 2 games. As we've been kicking and they've been getting 30-40 yards. So just everything's kind of clicking right here in the second half after they score. So real deep kick right there for Dante. He gets it at the 15. Let's see if he can.
Oh,
there's
Rocky maybe. Was that Rocky?
Let's see. Number 12. That was Jaden Bustamante.
Jaden Bustamante.
Yep.
They're going to start with the ball on the 29.
Yeah, they'll be right around the 28, 29 yard line. if the defense can continue. They don't have number 2 out there, I don't think.
Yeah, that or 7. 7's by the bench. And I think 2's still sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I wish we could put names to numbers. Sorry we didn't get a roster, but I hope y'all know who we're talking about if you're listening from Monahans.
Oh, that's False Start.
False Start. They did drop back for a pass. There's a deep pass. They're going to see it, bro. Oh, yeah. So they tried to do a dump pass, just an out right there, and he missed it.
Yeah, I think that was actually a screen.
Yeah, it is. The lineman might have got hung up a little bit as they didn't get to get out in front, but he was open. Brody, he would have had one man to beat to go the distance. Brody was there. I'd like to say Brody would have made that tackle.
Yeah, I think the difference here too is like 24 is not as fast as 2.
Yeah.
So let's see what they do here. They're coming real tight right here with everybody. They're gonna try to get around a corner here. Yeah.
There's a pass. He's looking deep, and he's looking down the middle, and nobody overthrows it right there.
Oh, no.
Did we hit him late? Cruz?
They're going to call roughing the passer here. No, I think that was on Ramirez.
Ramirez? We got to be smarter than that.
Yep, personal foul. Which, I mean, looked like he was there when he was throwing the ball. But
yeah.
Maybe he's just a little late. See, and Richter's, he's sitting there clapping, so I don't think it was anything,
vicious,
malicious, whatever you want to call it. So, just playing ball, we gotta stand tall right here. Now they have the ball on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, so that's a big penalty right there, as it would have been 3rd and about 12. 5:20 left here in the 4th quarter. The defense been since after those first 2 drives for Monahans, the defense has stepped it up and been playing good. And let's see if we can keep that up. They got a receiver to the left side, 1 to the right. Let's see, they're going to have 2 to the right as they're running a slot receiver out there. See, there's the call. They're going to snap it. Just quarterback power right there up the middle. And he's getting outside. Rocky keeps it. Fumble. Let's see if we can get it. And we do. The Mustangs get it as Pablo Bejarano lands on it. So the Mustangs force a fumble, and they get the ball. Palacios is hurt right here after the celebration. He got hurt celebrating, and hopefully he's not too hurt. But the Mustangs offense is going to take over right there on the 49-yard line of Monahans as everything's going right for the Mustangs. Palacios is down. Let's see if he
maybe pulled a hamstring or something.
They're stretching him. Let's see. Yeah, they are stretching him. Yeah, cramp. Yeah, when you start seeing them stretch it, and Richter's just gave him a tap on the, so he's good.
And I think, and also there too, Rocky's the one that might have caused that.
Yeah, Rocky.
Rocky kind of held on to him, and they flipped him over.
I don't know how many times, we talk about, this is Richter's defense since we've been doing the radio.
Yes.
And at first it was Jet Fisher. Jet Fisher was that safety right there. And then last year it was Grant Fitzgerald. Yes. That safety. And then now it's Rocky. And that safety makes plays. And Rocky has lived up to Jet Fisher and Grant Fitzgerald. They're really fun to watch. They're always flying around and they're always in the tackles. And Rocky's
always.
Yeah. I mean, we say Rocky's name a lot. So the Mustang, here's where we
This is the offense.
Yeah, this is the offense.
For this situation.
Yeah. Here's where we need to take the 7 minutes off the 5:08 left in the 4th quarter. Here's where we need to take the time off. I think their coaches are wondering.
Oh, there's a flag over here.
Flag?
It's probably
on the coaches. Yeah, that referee, looks like the referee's arguing with the coach.
Yeah, he's pointing at the coaches. He's telling them something.
Yeah. It looks like the referee's going after the coach.
Yeah. Man, and the quarterback for Monahans too, that number 4, he was limping off the field too, man. He took a beat in there.
Yeah. Sideline warning or sideline penalty that they gave him. I don't know if they gave him a warning. Let's see if they moved the ball. A lot of times the sideline gets a warning.
And the way it looks on that graph up there, I don't know if it's a warning. Let's see.
Yeah. No, they're moving it.
They're going to move it.
Yep, they're moving it. So the Mustangs are going to be down to the 30, 49, 34-yard line. So
grind it out.
No, we say grind it out, but if you can get a touchdown, go get a touchdown.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, especially with how this defense has been playing in the last quarter and a half, the way the defense started coming out of halftime, we're like, oh no, the Monahans made the adjustment, and then we thought, all right, this defense is kind of deflated and stuff. Exactly. But once we got that interception, it's all changed.
Momentum.
Yep. Slot left, T formation. There's a handoff to Jace Van Zant. Jace Van Zant, yep. He gets himself balls on the 34. He's going to get down to the 7, yeah. So he's going to be down to the 27, 28-yard line, so 6.
This is what this offense was designed for, to seal the game.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, earlier too, we're sitting there talking, we're like, man, this offense just took 7 minutes off the clock, it's like.
Yeah. See, now it's under 4.5 minutes. We got T formation. Jay Sean's going to get that right up the middle. He just falls forward. Yeah, he's going to fall forward to the 25, so about 3 yards for him.
They're going to take a big chunk out of this clock right here. Play clock's at 25. Got 4:05 left in the fourth quarter. Andrews up 25-22.
Yep.
Philly with the play.
T formation. That's Jay Sean up that middle. He's still just pushing the pile. He does get the first down. So once he gets the first down, Monahans only down to 2. They showed they have 3 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock, and I think they just did. No, somebody's hurt. Jay Sean, no.
No.
Oh no, a helmet came off. Yeah, number 12's helmet came off.
And they got to move the chains, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to go that far. Let's start that clock.
Yep, 3:38 left here in the fourth quarter. They just started the clock, 40-second clock. The Mustangs will probably let it go down to about 10 seconds before they run the play.
I don't know what this. I guess he might be the lineman coach. He looked pretty upset at somebody.
On our side?
Yeah.
Which one? Where's he at?
Right here next to Jace.
Yeah, 7. That is. That's a Zom. He's their strength and conditioning coach.
Okay.
He runs them.
Yeah.
So
he's telling them buck up, huh?
Yeah, he's the coach. Everybody loves him. When I say this facetiously, that they don't like, because he'll make them run. You know what I mean? Slot left, single back. There's Bo up the middle. He gets nothing as he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage.
One.
Yeah, the Mustangs are milking that clock, and here goes the timeout for Monahans. They're going to start using their timeout. So 2:51 left in the fourth quarter. Mustangs leading 25-22. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KSTF from 105.5. And we're back here in Monahans as Monahans uses their first timeout. I'm going to try to stop it. It's going to be a 2nd and 9 from the ball. Is going to be spot on the 22-yard line. Mustangs driving after that fumble that Pablo Bejarano falls on. I think it was forced by Rocky Stevens, if I'm not mistaken.
It looked like.
Yeah, it was in a mush, right?
Yeah.
But big play. So the 2 big turnovers here in the fourth quarter here in the second half, and started with that interception that Sammy hitting the quarterback, Brody getting that interception, running back to 10, we score, or we get the field goal after that, yeah. And then defense holds it, punt. We thought it was a great punt for Monahans. We're starting on the 13-yard line, and we're like, we got to drive within 5 minutes. And first play, Bo Hudson goes the distance. So now here we are, 2:51 left in the fourth quarter. Mustangs leading 25-22 after finding themselves down 22-8 at one point. We got slot right, T formation. We got them off sides. Run it, Colin. Just keep running. Go down. There you go. Good. Ooh. I would like to have a fire play there.
Yeah.
If you get them off sides, call fire. Send your tight ends and just chunk it, right? Yeah. Don't let them just get hit like that. But either way, we got them off sides. We get 5 yards, so it's going to be a 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I think I said in the break, I think we're playing a little too
conservative,
right?
yeah.
Like we still got to get Jay Sean on the wide side.
We want to milk the clock, but scoring a touchdown ends it too.
Yes,
exactly. So low score, and And the defense has held them and stepped it up here late in the second half. So trust your defense to get a stop and not let them score two scores in 2 minutes. You know.
Yeah, you're up by 3. You score a touchdown. You're at least up by
2 score. It's a two score game, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Slot left, T formation. There's a Jason Zant. Yeah. Yeah, he is stuffed. They're gonna call timeout right here. So another timeout for Monahans. We're gonna have a third and about 2 coming up after this timeout with 2:27 left in the fourth quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. And we are back here in Monahans with 2:27 left. We're got a 3rd and 3, balls on the 16-yard line. Monahans has 1 timeout left, 2:27 left in the fourth quarter. Mustangs leading by 3. Let's see, we got slot left, T formation. Got him outside. Colin's going to go. I think we did get him on. They didn't call it. They didn't throw it. So does he get the first down? He doesn't get the first down. They didn't throw the flag. I thought he was offside. Let's see if they call timeout.
They got 1 more.
Yeah, they got 1 more. They're not going to call it. They're going to see if they can save it for. Well, they got the 2-minute warning coming up.
Yes.
So it's going to play down to the 2-minute warning. So coming out of the 2-minute warning, it's going to be a 4th and 2. Ball's going to be spotted on the. Hey, I was going to say they let that clock go run. So
I would say right here, you said it was 4th and 2.
Yeah, it's 4th and 2.
Okay, 4th and 2.
I would run Jay Sean that blast. Yeah. 44 blast, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
They move him to the Jay Sean or Jason Zant, whoever, out of that 4-back though. You know, not Bo's been stuffed a lot of times right there in the middle. You know, and that's where they're at. Or you hadn't ran a keeper yet. You know,
exactly.
You haven't ran a keeper yet.
Keeper.
Maybe a keeper. You know, Colin's an athlete. He can go down and get 2. You know.
Yeah, put it in his hands and see what he can do with it.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Got a 2-minute warning. You can actually talk about it. You know. See what they come up with here. I was thinking, depending on how they're lined up front, if you don't have a nose right over the center, maybe you just snap it and tell Jay Sean and
just push him. Yeah, I agree. He's ran a quarterback sneak for 10 yards.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So they do have a nose guard, a big number. He's not tall, but he's big, 53 maybe.
Yes.
Big play right here. We could end the game right here, essentially. We get a first down right here. It is a quarterback sneak, and they get it. I think they're going to get it. Mustangs get the first down. Colin Kelly with the quarterback sneak. It looks like that's going to probably end the game, as I think with they have 1 more timeout. If they don't stop it now, they're probably not going to stop it. Yeah, and they just called a timeout.
I'm not going to say Antonio Romo because I'm pretty close to it.
Yeah, be seeing you on CBS next time.
I'm 1 for 1. I'm 100% too.
Yeah, the Mustangs are the Monahans called their last time out, so we'll go back to the station hopefully one last time before we get to celebrate a win. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. Monahans is I think the Mustangs should be able to maybe one run, one play. They should be able to nil it from here on out. Yep, they are. They're going to nil it. And we do. We nail the ball, so we're just going to run the clock out. There's 40 seconds, so I think we're going to have to snap it 2 more times if my math is mathing correctly. Don't trust it. The coaches are getting onto our players as, you know, right here in victory formation, you know, some emotions come out from the team that's on the other side. Yes, you know, some chirping's going on. But, man, what a eventful fourth quarter as we found ourselves down 22-8 early in the third quarter, about 7 minutes left. Mustangs get the ball after that last touchdown from Monahans, and they suck up the whole third quarter. And then we score early in the fourth quarter to get within one score. But then even after that, we get the interception, we go a field goal. So then we're still down 5.
Call a penalty there.
They didn't call the penalty as Colin. They go hit Colin as he's kneeling the ball. So
yeah, that I was gonna say. Momentum swings, right?
Yeah, momentum, yeah.
So they came out,
a real thing.
They had 2 big touchdowns, and then we turned around, scored 1, got a pick, got a fumble. Now we're winning this game.
Yep, you're right. The fumble, the pick, the long run by Bo Hudson, and
the field goal.
Yes.
This should be the last play of the game right here. Man, that defensive back, he hit Colin pretty hard going down for his knee.
Yeah. See if they do it again. Yeah, Jace didn't let that happen that time. I like that from Jace, the young sophomore, protecting his other sophomore. So the Mustangs are going to take the victory as that's the last snap. We're going to line it up, and the Mustangs win in a very, very entertaining second half for the Mustangs. Finally getting back into the win column. So Mustangs go to 2 and 3. Next week we play on Thursday against Lubbock Estacado. And, man, it feels good to finally be back in the winning circle.
Feels good, yeah. Next week we'll get to that, you know, but 25-22 here for the Mustangs. It was a great game. Great second half.
Yeah, so Jay Sean gets the first touchdown on that long pass from Colin Kelly. We had a couple interceptions that Colin threw. Who got the next touchdown?
Jay Sean got a 2-yard touchdown.
2-yard touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yeah. Then we rode him on that whole drive when he got that touchdown. Yeah. Dante coming out with that field goal. Yeah. 24-yard field goal, man, and he didn't even get all of it. That dude could probably make one from 40. I've seen it, you know. And then
we also going back to the first half. We also had Miller with the interception.
Miller had an interception. Brody with an interception. Fumble recovery by Pablo.
And then I think Rocky might have caused. Yeah. Looked like it was.
Yep. So, and then good old Bo Hudson with the last touchdown to put us up with the 83-yard touchdown. You know, so Jay Sean had 2 touchdowns. Bo had that long touchdown. I'm not sure who had the more yards out of that. Yeah, which one are we going to go with there?
I'm going to say it's probably going to be Bo that has some more yards. With 2 runs, he's over 100 yards.
Okay.
So we'll go with, I guess, Sonic player of the game is going to be Bo Hudson. He had a 26-yard run and an 87-yard touchdown run there at the end. So
I would say on defense, man, we had a lot of people show up. We talked about the fumble recovery. Sammy on Brody's interception, the clobbers the quarterback. You know, Sammy was all over the field today. Rocky was all over the field making tackles. You know, I wouldn't be able to pick just one player on the defense.
No, it was a team effort there. I think too, Sammy hit the running back and the quarterback. Yes. And they were both over on the bench.
Yeah.
So that kind of helped out that last drive.
You know, you don't want to hurt a kid, but those hits put that number 2, and we talked about it. That number 2 being on the bench on offense wasn't the only thing. When he was their safety too, and Bo had it cleared, and you know he was their best athlete.
Exactly.
You know, so that comes into play both ways on a team like this. You know, good team. You know, their schedule's been tough, just like ours has. You know, they're gonna get some wins as they go into district. Mustangs finally get a win as we're gonna have a tough game against Estacado next week and Thursday.
And I know we lost them last year in Andrews.
Yeah, it was a close game. We were winning.
Yes.
That was the one that Dalen ended up getting a concussion, and then basically the game-winning touchdown, they ran right up the middle to a very inexperienced linebacker, you know. And we feel like had Dalen played, maybe we could have won that game. Yeah, so they do have a running back that's going to Colorado State, Cedric Ross.
Yes.
You know, he's very fast, very a D1 prospect, obviously. So it's going to be a good one next week, but we go up to Lubbock at Lowry Field, I think is what it's called. They treat us good up there.
They do, yeah. I like it up there.
So All right.
Better than Oak Greenwood, I tell you that.
Yeah, congratulations to the Mustangs finally getting into the win column again. And we got Estacado next week. I hope y'all join us. Remember, it's on Thursday at 7 p.m. So thank y'all for listening to Andrew's Mustang Football on KACT FM 105.5.